Cancer treatment is one of the most frequent requests from foreign patients. People call the Healthy Turkiye Company with such requests several times a week. In this video, we will light up the methods used to treat thyroid cancer in Turkey and meet with an oncologist who treats patients at a hospital in the city of Antalya, Turkey. Make sure to subscribe and keep up with the latest updates, not only on our YouTube channel, but also on our Instagram, where the consultant doctors from the Healthy Turkey team share real-life case studies and talk about their professional experiences. Overall, our media channels serve as an extensive database on medical tourism in Turkey. Thyroid cancer is a pathological condition where the healthy epithelial cells of this organ undergo transformation and become malignant. They spread uncontrollably, initially within the thyroid gland structure, and then invade surrounding tissues and distant organs of the body. Thyroid cancer is considered a relatively rare disease, occurring in only 1.5% of all medical cancer cases. Women over 40 years old are the majority of these patients. This form of cancer occurs almost 4 times more frequently in this group than in men. In the early stages, the disease develops without any symptoms and is usually diagnosed accidentally during preventive tests in a hospital by touch or ultrasound. The prognosis for the patient depends on the malignancy of the tumor and the stage of the disease. With early diagnosis and timely treatment of thyroid cancer, the chance of recovery exceeds 80%. Significant progress has been made in treating thyroid cancer. Surgeons now even use a special device for thyroid surgery. It is very helpful. It assists in preventing damage to the vocal cords and ligaments. Dr. Barish Azcan, a surgeon at an oncology hospital treating thyroid cancer patients. He was born in Samsun. He graduated from 2 universities. His education and specialization took 12 years in general. He has an equal amount of experience treating cancer patients in Turkish Antalya. We asked the doctor to talk about this disease and its treatment methods in Turkey. One of the symptoms of thyroid cancer is swelling in the neck area and the appearance of hoarseness in the voice. Additionally, some patients exhibit symptoms such as irregular heartbeat and excessive sweating. In the treatment of thyroid cancer, significant progress has been achieved in the last years. Currently, surgeons even use a special device for thyroid surgery. It assists in preventing damage to the vocal cords and ligaments. We take great care to ensure that the surgical procedure does not lead to impairments in the voice. During the operation, we're trying to remove the tumor from the thyroid tissues itself and also the nearby lymph nodes. Then, one of the methods of nuclear medicine is used. This is treatment with radioactive iodine. It targets the remaining tumor cells and metastases effectively. In most cases, this particular method leads to a complete and total cure. Is it possible to avoid surgical intervention when treating thyroid gland cancer? Of course, today it is possible, especially thanks to interventional radiology. We are able to target the affected thyroid gland area using extremely helpful methods of radiation therapy. Such methods of destroying malignant tumors have become very popular among patients who do not want surgical intervention. However, we know that none of these methods surpass the effectiveness of traditional surgical operations. Therefore, the priority in the treatment of thyroid cancer remains surgical intervention, which involves the removal of the tumor surgically. However, in some specific cases, surgery can be avoided if the case is complex or when the patient does not agree to the procedure. Is it necessary to conduct diagnostic tests with you right here, or the patient could use test results from another doctor in another country and just send them to you to start the treatment process here? Many patients with thyroid cancer come to us from abroad, especially from Russia, Ukraine, and Central Asian countries. Why? Because they have already been diagnosed there, but they seek higher quality treatment. They do not necessarily need to undergo initial diagnostics with us. An ultrasound has been done, scintigraphy performed, and a biopsy taken. Patients who have been diagnosed can come to us for surgery and radiotherapy. We will re-examine them and provide the necessary treatment and care. As with any oncological disease, The prognosis for the patient depends on the stage at which treatment begins and the effectiveness of the chosen therapy methods. Turkey offers patients one of the best price-quality ratios in the entire world. Here, you'll find excellent hospitals, skilled doctors, and the latest cancer treatment technologies available at affordable prices. To avoid mistakes in choosing a clinic and doctor, the patient should consult with independent medical professionals who know the specifics of particular hospitals and doctors. In Turkey, this can be done for free through a special service company. Its staff has practicing doctors with valid diplomas and work experience in Turkish clinics.
After a person submits a treatment request in Turkey, we, the coordinating doctors at Healthy Turkey, select the best clinic and doctors for him based on the diagnosis, preferences, and needs. As practicing doctors in Turkey, we know precisely how to perform it accurately, swiftly, and effectively. Next, we coordinate with the patient the treatment plan and constantly accompany him throughout the trip, as well as stay in touch for any questions even after his return home.
How long does the rehabilitation period last after thyroid cancer treatment? Although thyroid cancer is a really serious disease, its treatment and recovery period is shorter than in case of the most other cancers. After the surgical removal of the tumor, the patient should go through radioactive iodine therapy, which takes several days. If necessary, this process is repeated after 1.5 months. On average, the entire process does not exceed 3 or 6 months, and rehabilitation ends within a month or even sooner, which is less than with other types of cancer. Is it true that Turkey's climate promotes better recovery conditions for the body than in other places after such kind of treatment? It is not too cold and not too hot here. Such a climate is indeed very good for health. Antalya, Izmir, and other coastal regions of Turkey are especially suitable for rehabilitation purposes. Of course, the climate is important, and this is one of the reasons why so many people come to us not only from other cities in Turkey, but also from Europe. In Turkey, they genuinely care about health. Turkey might even be ahead of many European countries in the field of health and wellness. Sometimes people find it very difficult to get the necessary medical care in Europe, so they prefer to travel to Turkey for treatment. Medical education in Turkey has been at a high level for many years. Turkish doctors are extremely well trained and prepared. They undergo training in very good conditions, and there are no issues with hospital equipment here. The technological infrastructure in Turkey is excellent. People can receive much better and faster medical care in Turkey than in many other countries in Europe and Central Asia. That is why the demand is so high. Turkey stands out from other countries with its comprehensive approach to patient care. In other countries, you often have to pay separately for each procedure. The organization of medical tourists' visits to Turkey under the all-inclusive system is handled by the Healthy Turkiye, which works only with truly verified specialists, both in medicine and in the hospitality sector, coordinating their work for each patient. The Healthy Turkiye takes care of everything, from consultations and arrangements with the clinic and doctor, to transfers, handling migration formalities, and translating medical documents. For consultations, contact this phone number or use the chat on the company's website. The address you can see on your screen. Also, you can find there much more information on other health tourism fields. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and don't miss our new videos about medical tourism and assistance to foreign patients in Turkey.